Everybody, I am here today with a new layout featuring some snowy photos and the printable collection from Wild Whisper. I also pulled out this cut apart sheet from Canadian Winter. I don't end up using those, but I do end up punching a ton of hexagons from these patterned papers. The snow one and the greenery pattern are actually 3x4 cards, and then I just went ahead and printed them as 8.5 by 11 sheets of patterned paper. I cut 100 hexagons out of those 4 patterns, and I just created my own kind of hexagon background. I went for a diagonal design, and I'm kind of finishing it up here so you can get a good look at what the background looks like before I put my photos and everything on it. I just made sure that the patterns were equally distributed throughout my background. Once I was happy with how this looked for the beginning, we are going to add some more hexagons as we continue. But once I had the base of my page done, I'm just going to trim off the edges and then go ahead and grab my photos. I also used some of the offcuts to kind of fill in so I didn't waste any of that pretty paper. This layout is super simple and fast, very much like the other one of the other layouts I did earlier this year with this same printable kit. I'm going to go ahead and map my photos on this black polka dot paper. This black polka dot paper in this printable kit, I think I've printed like 3 or 4 sheets and used 3 or 4 sheets of it now. It's a great staple, really cute pattern, really usable. And yeah, I really like it. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and pop both of my photos up using some foam tape from Spiegelbaum Scraps. I'm using the regular Big Mama foam tape for one of the pictures and then the Big Mama foam tape 2 for the other picture. The reason is because each of those foam tapes has a different height to them. So this way both my photos are popped up, but one will be popped up more than the other, and it can kind of tuck underneath very easily. These are photos of our last kind of big snow day here, and it's just a photo of my husband and the 2 boys shoveling. I just snapped a couple pictures and turned them to black and white. And I'm going to keep this page super simple. So I'm going to pop in that house because they were shoveling our house. And then I'm going to create a couple more of the hexagon clusters. I'm using that black snow day cut apart piece as my title. I'm going to create a couple of little hexagon clusters just to get more of these patterns that I've used into the layout. And since I did cover up quite a bit of the background where all the pattern is, I want just a couple more pops of those patterns in different areas of my layout. And next, I want to add a little bit more of a snowy feel. And so how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to grab my snowflake punch. I'm going to punch some snowflakes out of some white cardstock and kind of sprinkle them around. And that's going to be it. So super simple, super easy layout for you today. But it really shows off these beautiful patterns that are part of this Wild Whisper printable kit. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a really great Tuesday into Wednesday, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.